want to be a homeowner, but you don't know where to start? Guess what? I'm going to help guide you through. My name is Cameron Diabas, and I am a seasoned mortgage professional, and I am the podcaster general of the Homebuyer Hustle. And I'm here to help guide you through credit, income, assets, the mortgage application, and all those pitfalls that you need to avoid, things you may not have known about. And there's a special bonus just for you. That's right, just for you. We're also going to talk about down payment assistance. We're also going to talk to real estate professionals, people in the real estate game, inspectors, and that are going to be able to help let you know what they look for when they're inspecting homes and so forth. So without any other delay, let's take the dive. Let's have some fun. All right, you made it back. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of the Homebuyer Hustle. So today is an exciting day because I'm going to give you some very bold predictions of what I feel and what market trends have shown, where the interest rates are going to be from the remainder of 2023 to 2024, roughly, all right, and maybe easing into 2025. And also, we'll talk a little bit about what's driving the rate. We're going to talk about misinformation that you guys have been hearing out there. Because there's a lot of misinformation, and we've got to polish up the glass and make sure you guys are looking through with a clear lens, all right? And I also have a special guest just for you. And it's going to be on the next podcast. So you're going to have to tune into that one, remember? But this guest is well respected in the real estate community. She's going to give us her insight as well, and what you can do as a home buyer to leverage the position that the market is currently in. So all good stuff, right? Exactly. I wouldn't bring you anything less. All right. So without any delay, let's start talking about what's going on in the market. You guys are being fed bullshit. All right? I'm sorry. This is what's happening. You guys are being said that there's going to be some market crash. The housing bubble is going to burst. Homes are going to be at rock bottom pricing and all of that stuff. Not going to happen. Hold on. Let me grab my notes here. I got to share this with you because you guys are just going to freak out. Here it is. Did you know that 39% of the homes of homeowners right now own their properties free and clear? Number one. Number two, there's 29% of homeowners excluded in that have 50% or more in home equity. And lastly, the one you just is like the real is the real, right? Is that 32% have less than 50% equity. And if you can recall back to the mortgage crisis of 2007 and to 2010, the reason that happened was the banks were lending to people that would have had troubles qualifying for a mortgage. Then you add on the appreciation that was going through the roof at that time. There were lax lending standards. It was all the perfect recipe for an upside down cake. Believe it? I do. I lived it. Remember, I'm a mortgage originator. I went through this. And it was ugly. Extremely ugly. Imagine going into your mortgage office to log in, and the computers were all offline. And they said, we're going to have you guys go home. The company just shut down. So that actually happened. So I have a vested interest and the experience to talk about this with you. And there's been a lot of corrections made. You know, the lending standards and the lending guidelines are a lot more strict. And on things like we've talked about before with the credit aspect and the income aspect, a lot of those rules didn't exist, but they exist now. And they exist now for your protection to make sure that you're able to be put in the best position to make your mortgage payment. And you know, we are not in the business, lenders are not in the business, and investors are not in the business to foreclose on homes. That's not the whole point in this. We want to make sure you feel great about your choice to be a homeowner, okay? So, also, the other thing is right now, the interest rates are in the sevens. It's at this point, and it's fluctuating daily. But the offset of that is what? The home prices are dropped, right? So it's almost like the best of both worlds. And people are like, well, the rates are higher. And you know what? You're right. The rates are higher. However, the prices are lower. So you want to take advantage of being able to get into the market while the prices are lower. Because remember what I just said, there is going to be no real estate crash. So get that out of your mindset. Get that out of there. Stop watching fucking CNN and all these other news sites. They're giving you the wrong information, and they're feeding on insecurity and your fear of missing out. The only time you're going to miss out is if you miss out on these prices that are out there right now. So what I would say is you're going to want to buy your dream home now and rent the rate. The rates are going to change. My predictions for the remainder of 2023, going into 2024 and 2025, I honestly think that we're going to see rates most likely hit the low sixes, possibly even in the 5.5 range. I think in 2024, the market's going to even further rebound because we can already see that that we're out of the inflationary period. I think the numbers are a lot better than the government is saying. And the government always has a way of overreacting. You know, what it was before they raised the interest rates to steady out the rapidly increasing appreciation of homes. So they to slow down the money. So what it is now is things are kind of going back to normal. So they're going to make some adjustments. And like our government typically does, they either wait too long or they make moves just a little too slow. So like I said, in 2024, my prediction is rates are going to be right at 5%. They could be slightly lower, but I'm saying target those babies at right around 5. And 2025, we could see the 4.5% rate again, unless, you know, what the government feels like appreciations, you know, is going too high and they're trying to reset the home values and whatever, like they just did. But who knows? I mean, it's the government, but I honestly, with everything in me, believe that the rates are going to be, you know, in that 5 to 4.5% range by, you know, 2025. So you're going to date the rate on that dream home that you're going to buy, because remember, what we talked about, hustlers, is this. You never wait to buy real estate. You always what? Right. You buy real estate and wait. All right? You need a trusted mortgage professional. I'm right here, right in front of you, talking to you on a weekly basis, giving you insights. I'm right here. Hit me up in the comments. Say, Cameron, what about this? Can you help me? I'm going to help you like I help all of my clients and all of my family and friends. The other thing is what? You know what? Always take a deep breath. Things are going to get better. They always do. Always do. So what else we want to talk about today? I really kind of want to talk about our special guest, actually. Remember, she's going to be on a little bit, but she's well regarded. And she's going to give, and her and I are going to do more like a round table kind of table talk, not to be compared to Jada Pinkett and the Red Table Talk. We're not doing that. We're not going there. The last thing I want is I don't want to get punched in the face or slapped by Will Smith. Because this could be award-winning material here. I don't want to, we'll see. But she's really, really good, and I'm excited. Obviously, you can tell. I'm excited to be able to share it with you. And you know what? We're here to just make all of you better and more well-versed. So, key takeaways. What did Cameron say? Cameron said 2023, 2024, 2025 rates are going down. They're going down to where? Our target is 4.5 to 5, right? We're thinking maybe in 2024, we may hit, what did I say? 5. But you want to know what? Even if they stay at 6, it's still a good rate. For all you old timers out there, you remember when the interest rates were 21%, 20% in 1984. Believe that? 21%. Maybe it was 20.84, but who's counting after that decimal? You know? Think about it. Let's get real, hustlers. You know, there's money to be made and there's homes to be bought. You got to get out there. You got to stay diligent, you know. And you know, the other thing I'm going to start doing, I'm going to do this for you guys. I'm going to start visiting real estate offices and open houses, and I'm going to live stream them. Why? That's my sandbox and my sand. I can do whatever I want to do. You know, I love you guys. Hey, if you like it, what am I going to tell you? If you like it, rewatch it, subscribe, tell your friends, have them watch it, have them rewatch it, and have them subscribe. Because you know what? You aren't getting this anywhere else. I watched other ones, and they're lame out there. I got this. I got you. And you know what? Until we take a dive with my special guest in a little bit, let's get ready for this one. Get the popcorn ready. Take care. Woo, that was a lot of information to take in. You know what? I'm proud of you. You hung on it and you followed it through. So here's the best part. It's only going to get better. I guarantee it. You know what? So what I want you to do is I want you to bookmark this. I want you to watch it, subscribe, and rewatch it. Then, do me a favor. Have your friends watch it and your friends subscribe to it. Until the next episode, I expect to see you in your seat ready and willing. Because remember, you're always going to get what you've always got if you keep doing what you always do. So let's do this. Come on, hustlers.